Hey everybody, it's Mike, and today we're going to talk about some ways that you can improve your timing as a musician. It's very important to have good timing because if you're a solo artist, then you're the only person out there and people are going to know if you're out of time. And even if they don't consciously know, they're going to subconsciously cringe because they can just feel that something's off. Even you too, if you're listening to yourself. It's also important if you're playing in a part of a band. Because if everybody else is in time and you're not, people are going to notice. So the first part of the video, we're going to just talk about some simple things that you can do if you don't have access to a beat station, a drummer, you don't play in a band, you're just by yourself, all you have is you and your guitar or you and your piano. Don't have a metronome or anything. So first we'll talk about that. And then the second part of the video, I'll actually show you a few apps that I use that are inexpensive. One of them is free and one of them costs you a little bit per month. But they're apps that I use that help me to stay in time. And especially when I'm going into the studio, I like to use those apps to really fine tune my playing on certain parts. So let's go ahead and get to the first part. Okay, so the first and really the only method that I know without having a metronome or a drum machine, it's just tapping your foot. So easy way to keep in time. It's not gonna be perfect. It's not gonna be as perfect as a metronome, but you'll definitely be more in time by tapping your foot. So I'm gonna get my foot tapping. Hopefully you can hear it. So there's my foot tapping. And then I'm just gonna play along to it. So hopefully you get the idea. You know, just by tapping your foot, you can get a steady pulse that you can get in sync with, and that'll help you improve your timing. If you just start doing that with all the songs that you play and practice at home, even if you don't have a metronome or drum machine, you're gonna improve vastly on your timing. So this first app I like to use is called BeatStation. It is an app on iPhone and iPad. When you get into the app, there's those little buttons there, say main A, main B. You click on one of those buttons, it plays a pattern. I usually just choose main A, and then I go up to the orange little circle and I move it around to get to the right beats per minute. You also, up at the top left, you can change the style. You also have this neat little feature where you can make your own patterns and put it in here and play it. You can also export it. And then you have all kinds of different styles that you can choose from: jazz, fusion, pop, rock, whatever. I usually just go pop, rock, sometimes country, sometimes blues. And within those styles, you have different variations of that style. The next app I like to use is called Guitar Tab. It's not only a tab app, but it also has neat little tools here like a metronome, and that's the one I focus on. So when you click on the metronome, it takes you to this first screen here where you have the beats per minute at the top, and then you have the beats per measure at the bottom. When you click on those big numbers, you can change the beats per measure just by clicking on one and then changing what number it is. Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in again. If you really like the video, please like it, please subscribe, please share. I will be doing my best to provide daily content.